it's working now, right? Let me double check. Excuse me. Where I wrote part 7, right? Or at least put part 7 somewhere in the title, right? Can't remember. Okay, this is getting annoying. The audio working well. Is everything working well? Yeah, looks like it's working pretty well, so I'm just gonna exit out. Usually I watch the live stream on my phone as I'm playing, but I'm not gonna do that anymore because it's working perfectly fine, I think. Okay, just fixing the position on my mouse and keyboard. Okay, so hey. Well, that was a lame greeting. Anyways, welcome back, guys. It's me, Shiro, AJ, whatever the heck you wanna call me, Nigel too, maybe. But I have my own gaming channel for that I don't even use. But anyways, yeah. So I'm back with part 7 of Danganronpa. I think we left up with the investigation for Chihiro's death. Yeah, so and then we were invited by Togami to go with him to his investigation. He's making us his subordinate or whatever. A little piece of crap. But as you can tell, my voice is different. I have like a tiny bit of cold, I guess you could say. Yeah, but anyways, let's get right into this investigation. I have a feeling that Togami just wants to sabotage us, so yeah, let's see how much we have to. Whoa, okay then. Where's the camera? Yeah. Okay, so we'll view the most useless stuff first. Surveillance camera. The master members have been watching Chihiro as Chihiro was killed. They know what's happened and they're still forcing us to go through with this. Yes, because they like feeding off on your despair, Nagi. This is one of the Monokuma. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. No time to think about it. Are you gonna give me any coins? No? Okay. What's that? Hold on. Oh, so that is the door. Okay. The dumbbell. We'll talk to the people I'm twisting my words today. We'll talk to the people last. Cause yeah, there's a dumbbell on the floor and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. Yes. It was probably the weapon that was used against Chihiro. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does this mean does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. That, like, do you see that? Like the dumbbell picture in the blood, it looks like slime or like whatever jelly stuff that's like sticks to it, the dumbbell or whatever. It looks like gel or slime. Locker room dumbbell has been added to the bullet section of your handbook. No? Wait, no, what the heck is that? Yeah, right. I was confused about the fact that there was like a bikini poster of a girl in a girl's locker room. last episode, I think. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Wait, you seriously don't notice anything, Naiji? Oh. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have splattered with blood during the murder. Okay. Bloodlust. What neat writing. Wow, okay. The word bloodlust is written in the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. You know, maybe it's just literal meaning of like lusting for blood and wanting to kill. Maybe something like that, I don't know. Could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Yes, it's a D-E-D-B-O-D-Y body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. That we already, like you already said that, like how many times already? Why do you keep repeating it? Well, but we're still not sure it did it. Is that what you want to say? Basically, yes. I wonder about that. Why do you look so I forgot the word. Okay, guess we'll talk to We'll talk to this guy first. Let's get rid of the most annoying one. If you have time to talk, you have time to start investigating. Piece of crap, I just wanted to know what you found out. Okay. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else and carried here. Good point. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well,
I still think she came here on her own, by choice. Why do you say that? What makes you say that? She's been talking a lot lately about she wanted to get strong. Oh, right. So you're saying she came here to exercise? Probably. But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Yeah, that too. Would she really have been exercising that late? I mean, if she wanted to get stronger really fast, then probably.
perhaps.
Hina and myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. But why would she do that? Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. Why would she do that though? Does it make sense? And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However,
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you were saying she could have come in here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else? It's a possibility, I think. Sakura's account has been added to the bullet section of your handbook. Sakura's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alrighty then. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need is to get stronger. Yeah, I remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. Because of Chihiro's complex. Maybe it's like inferiority complex. Is that I don't know. Crap! I accidentally clicked twice, or whatever. When does the cat has been added to the bullet section of your handbook? Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. Yeah, Nagi, you did. Wait, we haven't even talked to the purple silver haired girl. So this is our next location. How this place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's still fun if you don't, right? If you're gonna make me your stupid subordinate, at least tell me what I have to do. Da-da-da. What the frick do you want me to... What a pain. This guy is a pain. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf, which have nothing to do with the case. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
You called for me? What? Dude, teach us that trick. Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you. What it like? This it almost feels like Monokuma is Togami's servant or whatever. Does this mean Togami is possibly the mastermind? Oh, guys, we just have to kill this guy, and I think we'll get out of here.
You need something?
Sure. What's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. Why did he highlight gender listed in your individual handbook? Why you have to add gender to that? Oh, wait, never mind. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl. The ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter, and the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, right? I mean, correct? Well, it doesn't prohibit anyone to steal a e-handbook. Oh man, I really got it bad today. Excuse me. Oh god. Excuse me. Yeah, but anyways, as I was saying, it doesn't prohibit anyone from stealing a handbook from someone else, though.
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the locker room and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. Did you not hear me, Naidi? Unless somebody stole someone's handbook, then they could have gotten in. In other words, Shiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means, hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. I wanna kick that smirk off his face. See right through me? Nagi's transparent? Or was it translucent? Is it transparent or translucent? Or whatever. Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro's found the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words...
As such, your killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right? I'm freaking telling you, unless somebody stole an e-handbook from the opposite gender, then they could go through both doors.
Such
Good lord, you're simple. Good lord, you're such a prick. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. or stealing. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. That family must be full of bricks. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. Yeah, you're treating me like a punny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things. That doesn't make sense.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on, you're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something for someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so, he's not wrong there. He's not actually wrong, but so sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. It's disgusting.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. This little... I really hate this guy with every single fiber of my being. This kind of people really annoys me. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? They'll help you understand what's going on. Can we have somebody else as a partner? Like, even if I get paired up with like the, what's her name? Kirigiri, and like it's silent the whole time during the investigation, and like she'll just talk in like when she thinks she found something interesting or whatever. I'd rather be with that quiet person than this freaking whatever. Cover has been added to the bullet section of your handbook. I'd rather be with a quiet person than with this talkative piece of annoying god. We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? If you're gonna walk away, walk away. I don't want to see your face. See if we get some Monokuma cards. Don't see any clues here. Surveillance camera, and that's where it's gun. So, yep. The hunk of metal blocking the entrance looks like some kind of machine. Okay. Seriously? Wait, what is that thing? Right there. Is that a butterfly or a ribbon? Oh, this was the mailbox earlier. There's a mailbox here. I mean, from first episode. Could there be something inside? Why don't you open it? It's an e-handbook. Are those like the dead students' e-handbook? Because you know, like Monokuma said that since they're dead, they're not actually people but things. Is that what the bear meant? No, wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know this right here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. That's what he meant by things, huh? So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did, Sayaka Mizuno. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. Are we seriously going to have a flashback when we only had this only happened like a minute ago. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see, yeah. Now I understand. Main hall e-handbooks has been added to the section of your handbook.
What?
Hold on a second. Why does he have that disgusted face on? Like, it's as if he's looking at me like I'm just like a tiny garbage that should be thrown away. Or trash that should be thrown away. What's wrong?
Very strange.
It's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Why does it feel like he's leading us on? Whatever. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when it started the app. And the one that would turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. It's like... It feels as if he's manipulating this conversation. Or this investigation. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. But Monokuma said the handbooks were like, they were indestructible. Unless you put it in heating or something like that. I can't remember. The memory came flooding back to me. The memory of it came flooding back. The cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right, it wouldn't be... You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey! I should really let them finish talking before I read this stupid dialogue. What? That e-handbook is essential to the student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did. If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10. It can withstand. Oh my gosh. Stupid cold. I blame the cold. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? What kind of materials do you use for the e-handbook? I want it. Give it to Apple or like to Android so they can make cell phones like this. I don't care how many baseballs you hit with it, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you.
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case. It doesn't matter for now. Like, seriously, when you guys say that it's not relevant, I'm pretty sure it's very, very relevant and significant. Whatever. Wait, wasn't there like that kind of thing too, where they said that it wasn't? Was that the notepad from like the first investigation in Sayaka's case or murder? No, I can't remember. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken e-handbook's been added to the bullet section of your handbook. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? Do you really want me to talk to you again? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you truly believe that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro? He can believe in his false fantasies, I don't care.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely, I have no doubt. Absolutely, I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. I really doubt that. The murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give this mysterious And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but it's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? I mean, this guy's demented. So yeah, probably. You're not wrong to wonder. But where's Min Will right now? I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Stop! I don't wanna click. Just continue. Why do you do this? Wait. What do you mean by that, Byaki?
Don't make me.
Oh wait. Okay.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Yeah. And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will prove all the evidence you need.
It's all clear.
Provide evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really? Ah, hey you two. Some reason I think I feel like this is Aoi. Yep. Big trouble, need your help. What?
I don't have time to play with you.
Wow. Okay then. We're busy. Leave us alone. But it's an emergency. Emergency! Come on, please. You gotta help me. If this isn't gonna be anything useful, I'm gonna...
Please.
This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina? But it's an emergency. Okay. What? An emergency? What happened?
Well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. Why would you be intrigued? Like you didn't care half of what the crap she did before. So why are you intrigued now? I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Thank you for reading that. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it. I'm telling you, he's manipulating this whole conversation. Okay, come on, hurry. Well, wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looked like she headed to the dorms, Toko's room, most likely. You're right. How inconvenient. Sorry, I'm just yawning. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what's this emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, see how she was doing, the one we did. It was weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff? We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. What about Byakuya? Do you have anything to say? Hurry up and do it. I knew I shouldn't have wasted my time on you. Okay, we're going then. Knock, knock, knock. I may as well give it a shot. Knock, knock, Toko. Knock, knock. Or that. The door swung open slowly and silently. She looks scared. Why, she wears lipstick? Or is that lip gloss? Holy crap! An aura of an aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What?
Hi, to you too. Your eyes look like they want to kill me.
Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
She's shaking.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
I did that stupid glitch again.
Huh?
I like her Nagi's like, huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
What? What does she mean by that? Just like that, she slammed the door in my face. In my face. Well, what was that? She's been acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. Why didn't you read this then? I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer, Genocide Jack, really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared? Maybe? I mean, I don't know. Well, she was already pretty weird since we met her, so...
But...
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Nudge nudge. Blonde dude. Glasses. Prick. Right there. I'm not gonna waste my time on Byakuya. I'm just really worried about her. Okay, whatever. Okay, we'll talk to this guy. Hey, Byakuya. You think you could ask her to come out of her room? I mean,
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Okay, I didn't actually expect him to agree with it. So, that was kind of, surprising, I guess. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. that. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. Ding dong. After a few moments,
What do you want?
leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Bakula. Bakula. What the crap is Bakula?
It's Byakuya.
What the prick said. Why aren't you reading your lines, darn it? I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. What, do you have like two personalities or something? One of them is Genocide Jack? Because that's the only way I can interpret it. I think I've been watching too much anime and TV shows lately. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Hey Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. Now we can really tell this guy is lying. And he's sabotaging your investigation, Nagi. Because he likes this game to be fun. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, then that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Yeah. Okay, I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. What are you, his dog? I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. No, actually, let me just pause here for a sec. Yeah, okay, I'm back. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. Is it the library? It's the library. This is Togami Byakuya's domain. I think. The library? Come on, let's go in. Oh, my head hurts. Sorry, I was yawning. Is the evidence that proves it was genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'm just gonna skip because it basically just said the same thing, so. This door? Who am I supposed to check, you idiot? Okay, whatever. There? There are no clothes there. Where did you check elsewhere? Oh my god, just tell me where the frick this thing is. There's a lamp. I see a lamp. Maybe it's the lamp. Okay then, fine. But remember, on the other side of this door is the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It all makes sense once you're inside. Cool. Whoa, there's so many books and files. They all look the same to me. And so much dust, too.
So, in other words...
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. What do you mean by that? Oh, there's a camera here, too. There's even a surveillance camera here. When are you gonna give me... Wait, is there a monitor? Nope. Oh, that's surprising. There's a lamp. No, I clicked the lamp, darn it. The shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
There's a report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. Why the frick would the school have it then? It won't be disclassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. I wanted to look at that one. Huh? It's a desk lamp. The cords are missing though. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before. But there was a desk lamp back there too though. So did they switch them out?
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then they moved it over there. But why is there a different desk lamp outside? It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it into good use. Yes! Alright, forgot we sped it all with the stuff. Presents. There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although judging by the smudges in the dust, it looked like there was something inside. Willing to bet Togami stole it. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It would prove very useful. My snot is getting stuck in my nose. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? We click that one, right? So it's this one. There's so many file stuff under the shelf. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? The detail of the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. Well, I hope you die from finding out the dangerous truth. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I meant the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. Who's the secret council? If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I can never really tell. I'll just let it go for now. I'm pretty sure we checked everything already. Oh, there's one thing hiding behind his back. There's a ton of thick file stuff in the bookshelf. Okay, that was my bad. I actually skipped the one before this. That was my bad. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person would never want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? Well, those files there are investigation report related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. But seriously, why does the school have this? Oh. So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? Why does the freaking school have this? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? For you, maybe. This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it as a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's pick truly wields, or perhaps. The mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. I'm pretty sure that's only you. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. Nike. What do you mean usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. Yeah, they don't. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. As much as I hate this guy, he's not wrong. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. Hold on a second, you're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? He probably had them himself or something. You know, cause it's like the ultimate prodigy, whatever, affluent progeny, whatever that means. But all this has to be like top secret, confidential stuff, right? So why? You mean how? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. Now he's just bragging. This guy's just straight up bragging. How is that possible?
So, in other words,
I already told you there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family's a member of that council. He's bragging. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all the levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And that's why I said to kill him. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. So this guy likes dead people, serial killers like crap. Well then. Ouch. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. I don't think you've even tried to solve a mystery related to the murder in this school. But if you will, in like the next few gameplays that I'm gonna do, then looks like those mental exercises you've been doing have been paying off on you. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
that's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of police and other higher-ups. And you too. By all accounts, nobody in the media would ever find out. Right, by all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one in the news, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about the aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you call Chihiro's corpse, her body was supposed to... her body was most certainly mounted on this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So, in other words,
The culprit isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack. Good.
in other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is Such a brutal fiendish killer really is walking inside a morale. Oh god, I'm so close to giving up with this. Such a brutal fiendish killer really is walking around among us.
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. I'll just take the book myself, actually. Byakuya, about the genocide check case file. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Can you kick him in the shins for me? Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Take it with you, Nagi. What the crap is that face for? You know how it says top secret, like the cover of the book? It almost sounds like a joke to me now when I see it like that. Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with 10 nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached a page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on several pages. Ken Harada, 32, Tetsuhiro Honda, 17, Shoji Gaku, 23, Kano Essay, 14, Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Oh Jesus Christ, I have to read all this. Kumatsuna Taro, Takifumi Gono, Uchida Nao Hisa, Takeshi Masamune, Yuto Yumijima. There was no end to it, but one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. What do you mean by suspended in exactly the same way? Look at the pictures, they're scissors. Yeah, they're scissors. But in like Chihiro's death thing, I saw no scissors at all, Nagi. You might want to check your eyes or whatever. Again. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was covered the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page. Can you stop? I hate this. For 5 years old, all of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. He looks stupid. Nagi, you look stupid. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there were any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder. That the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
the key point here is that the culprit might as well have a split personality. A split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know, I feel like my mind has gone up. How can you not believe that everything is that's impossible? I mean, you're in the school when the principal is making you kill each other, so how can you believe that having a split personality is impossible? I don't get Nike's logic. I don't get it. Genocide Jack case file will be added to the North Valley section of your handbook.
let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. To where? Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We've finished our business here, haven't we? Oh, wait, Byakuya. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Come on, please, bell, ring already. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that? Oh, thank God! I can't stand any more time with this guy.
I don't have time to
Come
play
on,
with
enough of your annoying misapprehensions. You really think we'd be together the whole time? Well, thank God we aren't. I can't stand another any more minute with you. Yeah, I can't stand spending any minute more with you. Is that the phrasing? I can't remember. Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. The way he leaves is just like Gary. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him and cut me off. In the end, I felt like it was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I discovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, the one that killed Chiro. How are you sure it's a he? And that murderous fiend is one of us. Yay. But who is it? I have to find it out no matter what it takes. I mean we. Well, actually, I have really no problem with I either, but whatever. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go to investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' I hate this cold. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Okay then. So the pool is right here, right? Yeah, this is the pool, guys. The pool. The heck are you doing out here? Ding ding ding, Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me. Ah, screw you, can you just go away? Evidence? What did you find? I can't reveal that just yet. Why not? You never found anything, did you? But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, Miss Littenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see? She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? You feel me? Don't get your hopes up. Okay, so where's Celeste now? I mean, that girl, she seems like a sadist, so don't get your hopes up. The warehouse by dorm, she was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? Let's ignore you for now. Going back inside. We'll go visit Celeste later. If I still remember about it. Okay. Right. This guy switched position. You can feel Yep. So basically the only person we have to talk to is let's see if Sakura has anything new though.
Damn.
Chihiro's presence here was especially weak. Her body and her soul. To target such a helpless being is unforgivable. What a rash beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. Well then. Yeah, we didn't talk to Gary. Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress yet? I hate this cold. I absolutely hate this cold. Whatever. Let's just keep going, I guess. Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress in your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Unrelated. What is it? Something besides the investigation? This chick has some okay, whatever. What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time thoroughly. What do you mean by thoroughly? Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
Goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. Okay. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. Don't make me click. I swear, Chihiro's e-handbook has been added to the bullet section of your handbook. Whatever. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I'd better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug. Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. It's an extension cord, I think. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. Yes, the scissors! What does this all mean? Status of the dead body is added to the bullet section of your handbook. Oh, that's awkward. Just wait. Oh, looks weird. You don't ask what I'm doing, but anyways. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chiho. Oh no! I just said Chiho. If you don't know who Chiho is, go watch out. The Devil is a part-timer. God, why did I say that? It's the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit. Look up. Oh my god. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. Ah, what a pain. Okay, we're leaving. What do you need to check? This? Yeah. Okay, the big breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. A golf locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Shall we leave now? We're going to the boys. Sorry, I'm just doing something really weird here. Okay. Okay, boys locker. Oh wait, I accidentally clicked that. This is one of the monitors when a crew appears on right now. It's just showing the crew. Okay, bro. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Boys locker room carpet's been added to the bullet section of your handbook. Okay. Oh, this poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Really? somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Oh wait, that reminds me, the poster in the other locker room is. That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of popular boy band. In the girls, there's a poster of a baby. So the posters have been switched. But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe we should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. Then we have to go. Oh crap! I forgot to read that. Whatever. Since Sakura is the closest one, did you know how Asahina and Sakura are in the locker room a lot, like most of the time? And Sakura's the closest one, so I'm just gonna talk to her. So you spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys and girls locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters. I see.
However,
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee in the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and I down a glass of it after exercising. How does that taste like? Anyway, the other day I spilled some of the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
of course.
Exactly, I noticed earlier the stain has disappeared. But like the stain is in the boys' locker room though. There's a stain in the boys' locker room. So it's gotta be your protein coffee thing or whatever. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean as if there was never a stain here to begin with? But there's blood. This appearing stain has been added to the bullet section of your handbook. Yeah, see, there's no stain, but there's blood. We're going to the warehouse then. And then the library, I suppose. To talk with, Wait, but the warehouse is downstairs. I'll just go back to the library actually, since it's the closest one. And then we'll go talk to Celeste. I think I put too much sugar in my coffee. I don't like it. I'm not sweet. I don't have like a sweet tongue or whatever you wanna call it. I want to take another look at Genocide Jack's case file. I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do something like that. I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Wait, so we have to go find that little piece of... okay, we're opening the map, guys. Not here. Wait, so we can only teleport over here? Wait, so we can't teleport? What the frick, dude? Okay, whatever, we'll leave. Where the heck is Byakuya? What do you need to check, damn it? Oh, this, right, the lamp. How the lamp won't turn on? Oh, I see, it's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it was definitely on and it was definitely right here. Oh, that's right, Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if library desk llama be added to the section. Did Byakuya kill Chihiro? Although I'm kind of like, did he kill Chihiro with a dumbbell? But like, I'm kind of like suspicious of the fact that Byakuya can actually carry, you know, dumbbell. Have you seen how scrawny he is? I feel like just one I'm not talking about dude. But anyways, I feel like just one lift of the dumbbell and his arms would snap off from his body. Just saying. It was here. Has anybody seen the prick? That's his nickname now. Byakuya's nickname is Prick. The Prick. Is that the protein? Protein. Okay, well, talk to this person. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that. But have you found anything related to the case?
Most
I knew you were going to ask me that. Or do you have like what's that look called on your face? Sad look. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then you did find something. Very well, I will tell you, and only you. But why are you going to only tell me about this? Just me. Why?
Actually,
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What? Really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
She has a bag.
I was just... Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps? What? How did you know? Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying. Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
That. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go and exercise in the morning, but it appears she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. Yep! Looks like a promise is meant to be broken. If she hadn't broken a rule, none of this would ever have happened. Since somebody had started breaking your rules, I can only think that some people will follow with it too. So yep, the nighttime rule thing is basically pointless. You get what you deserve, I suppose. Oh, that's cold. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there's no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag the last time she saw Chihiro carrying. Which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Celeste's account has been added to the bullet section of your handbook. Get or live in. Gotta go find the prick. Where is the prick at? Where is the prick at? Asahina's over there. What is this? Why couldn't we teleport earlier then? Where the hell is Togami? Wait, what else do we have to check? let's go talk to whoever was here. Him. Damn it, I'm sorry, Chi. What he said before is maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets or something. Damn it, I'm sorry, Chihiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough. Looks like we're not gonna get anything out of that guy. Where are we supposed to go? Oh, maybe we should have gone to Hina. Let's go to the dining hall, I suppose. Has anybody freaking seen Byakuya? Oh, Hina. Same as before, she won't come out and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, no, I'm not gonna sneeze. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. I wanna sneeze, but I can't sneeze. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created: outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well,
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true, and it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Excuse me. Weird. Was she just shy? I don't know, she talked to the boys all the time. Maybe she just likes the boys better than the girls? Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex but so fine with the opposite sex? Oh wait, maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says she can judge a book by its cover, right? She didn't look like, or didn't seem like that type of person though. The things I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Or maybe that's just me being naive. I always look at the attitude bullet section of Havoc. So that's the last piece we needed. Cool.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
Sure.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial.
Yay. I love class trials.
You remember where to meet, right?
All sound like Byakuya, but they're exciting.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Okay. Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. Hina just left you, didn't she? The red door is right through here. That is the ominous music again. Take deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, let's go in. Yeah, I'm excited. Nagi probably isn't, but I am. So, Was everyone ready to what? Am I blind or are we missing someone? I'm willing to bet it's Scary Gary. I don't see her anywhere.
Yo.
But yeah, Toko's not here. Huh? And Toko is. Wow, dude, you don't even know. Wait, but I didn't even see Kirigiri though. Okay, whatever. You really don't remember? Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out there kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. Just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared dragging Toko behind him. Like literally, or... I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible, you're terrible. Phew, so now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator. Let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. Oh wait, Kirigiri is right there, right behind Shimaru. And that murderer is one of us. Someone's standing right here. Yeah, she's right there. I gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far your logic can take you. Ah, screw you. I hate you, dude. I guess it wasn't much help at all in this one. You weren't much help at all in the other one either, though. Actually, maybe you were. A little bit. There is something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it. About you, what do you want? What kind of comeback do you have? Gah! That's it? Okay then.
Hey, come on.
Freaking Toko, man. What's got her so worked out? Blood? Maybe?
Very sad.
Miss Fujisaki, I must admit, for being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe. Really? I don't know why the killer did what they did. I don't know why the killer did what they did, but I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro? Are you talking to this dude? You ready? We doing this. You ready? We doing this? Oh, okay.
Well then.
I will uncover the villain who performs such heinous acts on a weaker individual.
Shall we go?
Shall we begin? Looks like she's pumped up for this. We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
Yes. I gave a small tiny reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator and shaky hands. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. At least I won't have to read. I won't have to read during the class trial, except for Nagi's thoughts or whatever. My goal. Oh gosh, the steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. This wasn't the sound in the first class trial. This wasn't the sound of the elevator. It was like the screeching sound that hurts your ears. Is that the same one? Until finally, it came to a sudden stop. What do you think? What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Good, good. You're raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
thrills, chills, kills.
Everyone, please find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. You really have to repeat deadly like 6 times? A deadly glass trial. Yes. Can we save it again? I want to save it again. Oh, I can't save it again, god darn it. What skills? Oh right, we have the handiwork skill thing. Yep, that one. Allows you to reload 2 bullets at once, effective during... Wait, does this take away your point? Or whatever? Or whatever. I don't really know how the skills work. I'll have to search up on that a little bit later. Truth bullets. Let's review. Unakuma file. The victim is Shihiro Fujisaki. Time of death 2 a.m. Body discovered in the girls' locker room, second floor of the school. Cause of death was blow to the head of a blunt object. Killed instantly. Sakura's account. Chihiro wanted to get stronger, declined invitation from Sakura. Now we have used locker room late at night to avoid them. Chihiro is stating she desired help with her efforts. We have been meeting someone in the locker room the night she was murdered. Found the floor. The girls' locker room had a significant amount of blood in it. Told anyone willing to listen that she wanted to get stronger. Some assumed that you turned fairly complex about being weak. She had marred strength more than anything else. To unlock a locker room, you need to start your handbook. Yeah. Male students handbook for the boys, females for the girls. Not possible for two people to enter at the same time. Lending someone your handbook is a violation of school regulations. Each student has data placed in the mailbox in the main hall. One of the handbooks found in the main hall has been broken, which apparently is a rare occurrence. Junk inside his handbooks still work. Leon's must be the broken one. Minakuma claims it's very unlikely that Leon's handbook would have been broken. I'm not reading those victims. Killed in the same way, mounted to nearby wall. Bloodlust was found at the scene of each crime in blood. Profiling indicates the killer is likely a student suffering from a split personality. So they never find out who killed the person. Seems to have consciously kept her distance from other girls, even from the very beginning. Had been noticed that she got along remarkably with her male classmates. Boys' locker room was found. Carpet was found with a blackish stain on it. Yeah, not reading that. Handbook was found on a corpse. Gun missing. Been suspended. Her hands have been bound with some kind of rope. Fatal injuries blow to the head. She was responsible for a coffee stain in the girls' locker room, but the stain has been scrubbed away. Was known to use this lamp. Byakuya was known to use this lamp often. The extension cord was gone missing, and at some point the lamp's cord couldn't quite reach the outlet. Oops. On the night of the murder, right before nighttime, Celeste spots Chihiro during the warehouse. With some blue exercise clothes in the duffel bag. She was on her way to exercise, but the clothes were not found at the crime scene. Celeste had not told anyone other than Makoto about this encounter. Why would she tell you though? Okay, whatever, finished preparation. Class trial, alright, right?
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
We did.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Would they actually?
Okay then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon.
So this time he's leading the class trial, not unlike like the last time where he just let us off on our own business. First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. Someone so guys.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
Yeah.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument.
Oh darn it.
What kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe. Interesting.
Is he stupid? Are you guys
That
stupid?
certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Where the frick did you find a pipe in the locker room?
Chihiro's fatal injury.
It appears it was, according to the Monokuma, what kind of blood?
I bet it was an iron pipe. No,
Freaking idiot.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime?
Sure.
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
True.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
You looked at the one on the victim's head.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
Okay then.
You looked at her head wound?
Yes! That's so creepy!
Well, they could have rigged like the culprit could have rigged the whatchamacallit, the murder weapon. So yeah, that.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here.
Don't let
Let's
him
move
talk.
on to discussion of the culprit.
Don't let him talk.
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite dead.
Wait, this could be Otto.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish shielder. I'm trying to unwrap my chocolate. Give me a second. Darn it, it won't unwrap. I'll be right back. I gotta go cut the plastic. Okay, so I cut the plastic, so
Genocide Jack, the Finnish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? Why are you still assuming that it's a he? There are he, I mean. A new element has been added to the non-stop debate. Would you like to hear more? Sure. For this debate, lines of white noises will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit this line, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. What white lines? But there's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to touch the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so take careful aim when you have your silencer out. Okay, oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. Ours was kind, right? Yeah, it was kind. In which case you can forget about the silencer, just focus on the situation in front of you. Well then, good luck and have fun. Ours is kind, so.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it.
Die. How do you do that?
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
Hey, so speaking of Genocide Jack, What is I it? don't know who that is. Idiot. The thing Byakuya showed me in the archive, one look at that and anyone would be convinced. It shows that this was the work of Genocide Jack.
The culprit is Genocide. Case closed.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
No, it's wrong. I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library.
Nah, you didn't find this file. Tohogami found this file and gave it to you.
I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
Why would the school have this? Seriously, someone give me an answer.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
I don't know.
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Who've lust?
Can you stop trying to sound smart when you say that? Please.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Why don't you tell them, Byakuya? The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the world at large doesn't know. If I'm not mistaken, it has to do with the position of the body.
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way.
What?
Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way.
There were no scissors, so it wasn't the same.
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way.
Yes, deep way.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Why'd you look surprised?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
I like how casually he just says that.
What?
I'm not even surprised anymore considering what she said earlier.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You lie!
What?
Yes?
Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec.
Yeah?
Toko has like blood-phobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is that actually a word, bloodphobia?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why's this gotta be so complicated?
Don't ask me. It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also to not be Toko. The answer is that she's not just one person, but multiple people, right? Split first. Huh? What is that word? I don't know this word. Oh.
Now I understand.
What?
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Okay, wait. Nope. I need to go to Google for a sec here. Oh, schizophrenia. Okay. Is it because Genocide Jack? Yeah, okay. I get it now. That's why it's called schizo. Okay, yep.
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
So it's dissociative?
But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Dissociative, okay.
Perfectly acceptable.
Jerk.
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
What do you mean enough? The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality, it has to do with her behavior. Behavior changed.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
her tongue was hanging out of her mouth. I'm fine, kid. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Oh, you really don't want to do that kind of laugh, so... She must have hit her head with real hard when she fainted. God, stupid hair. It's messing with my headphones. Okay, I think, yeah, I fixed it. She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
We don't need your permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Maybe. I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer, to drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh. So you knew beforehand.
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation.
Kinda surprised you guys even had a conversation.
She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time.
She was probably trying to find comfort in you, dude, and guess what you did?
And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude.
This guy's
Isn't
an
that
ass.
right, Toko?
I think it's the only word that you'll get out of me. Piss and ass.
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
He's not wrong there.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
He's not wrong again. Either. God, I hate agreeing with this guy.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone.
I don't think she even killed anyone at all.
But in spite of that promise,
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
You really believe that?
That's the only reason I promised.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
Well, this is a back-to-back Togami Toko conversation. Looks like everyone's left out of loop. Even oh, we didn't want to join in anymore. Probably felt like a third wheel or something.
I tried. I swear I tried to control it, but...
Wait, you believe you killed Chihiro?
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
What a prick you are.
I hate you.
Good, hate him more. More.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person?
She's about to throw up.
You don't mean...
Yes, he's probably talking about your personality, second personality thing. Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second...
Well, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Okay, I wasn't really imagining some kind of, I didn't really expect her other personality to, look like, and Jesus Christ, how long is her tongue?
What the heck?
Yeah, you're right beside her, I feel bad for you.
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do?
I don't really know yet.
I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
Seriously, which one do you want?
What the fuck is this?
A murderous fiend?
What happened to you?
Kirigiri could care less. Like, do you see her expression?
And what happened is a textbook split personality.
I mean, like, okay, as I was saying, do you see her expression when she was standing right beside, like, Mondo? She was just staring off the like, the side, uninterested.
So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
Okay. That's the actual laugh. Cool.
So intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. See? Look at her. Look at Kirigiri. She looks uninterested.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie.
Why are you getting suddenly deep?
Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
God, your teeth. This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. This is, yes. It's unbelievable. Kind of a disappointment. This is beyond insane. Oh, wait. So you didn't think it was, okay.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Why does she suddenly look so polite?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
What is this, like, interview?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds.
Can you not phrase that in like a way that would misunderstand?
Just kidding.
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
I can't disagree with him there.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people.
I can actually agree with her there. Cause like, being just born can actually hurt other people.
It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
How true is that?
Just kidding again!
Hey, I agreed with you there. As she said, she just somebody, please.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death.
You sure about that?
There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us?
What's her motive about secret getting out? That she's a murderous fiend?
If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
I guess so.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
No, not really.
Yeah, I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
That. Maybe she's totally right about that, but there's something still bothering me. What she said, I need to get some more details about all of this. Just when I was getting bored. Cool. Kirigiri hasn't said a word yet.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Not necessarily. Okay.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really...
Perhaps if you had an
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Your neck is so small.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know?
Well, he never looked at the record, so
Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
that's kinda mean.
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything.
How was no one like prison Genocide Jill when Toko keeps fainting every time she sees? But then again, yeah, never mind actually.
But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Okay, I get it.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
There's one clear difference between the murders. In the photos from the other Genocide Jack cases, look at the neck and stomach. Here you'll see a clear difference. Gus?
I got it! For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
Yeah.
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method?
But unless they didn't want to be found out, then yeah, no.
And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini...
Wait, did it skip? Okay.
then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
There's something wrong with you.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
Yeah, I won't be able to eat any more food if you keep doing that.
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
Guess so. That's right, the second difference is related to know how she was suspended. In the photos of the other genocide jack cases, all the other victims were stabbed through their hands. Here you'll see a clear difference. What was used to suspend her?
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous genocide jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
So, like, I don't feel like clicking, so I'm just gonna go with auto and pause when
Specifically, pairs
I
of
feel like it.
razor-sharp scissors.
Yep, scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement.
Cool.
Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what else?
What?
Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
The frick is Big Mac?
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Big Mac. Oh, Makoto Mac. Okay.
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each genocide jack case.
Why are you getting so friendly with Nagi all of a sudden?
They're just waiting to be discovered.
Pattern.
What pattern is
Figure
he
that
talking
out,
about?
and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Oh, male. Let's see. There's a pattern surrounding the genocide jack victims and Chihiro didn't fit it. If you look at the names of every victim, you'll see it. What you'll notice is, I think I figured it out. I know why she didn't kill Chihiro. Because Chihiro is her lover.
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo, bullseye, right on the money.
They're all males. Creepy looking one at that.
In all the genocide jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
All males and creepy looking. Ken Harada 32, Tetsuhiro Honda 17, Shoji Gaku 23, Kano Ase 14, Takeshi Yoshida 30, Komatsu Nataro, Takifumi Gono, Uchida Naohisa. Wait, before that was Naohisa, wasn't it? Takeshi Masamune. They're missing some letters. Yuto Yumijima, there was no end to it.
They were all guys?
That's right.
Bingo!
People I killed with such passion and conviction.
What's a smart person?
I can't believe I said it. I'm so embarrassed.
Did you just say they were adorable? Yeah, they were creepy looking.
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it. I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it.
And you said you hated fanfic creators.
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam.
And you hated fandoms too.
So since
Well, I'm
Chihiro
just
was a
assuming
girl,
she does.
not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Unless she was cross-dressing.
Korean chefs suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
I feel sleepy. I'm gonna sleep after
You've clearly
watched
explained
it.
your
I mean,
hobby and your philosophy.
not
That's
watch,
all
but
there is to it.
I'm gonna sleep after this class trial.
It's a different matter entirely when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lolly car!
Lowly, cur.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival.
Looks like this is the first time Togami got insulted.
I did kill to survive. Why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
She's not wrong.
That does make some amount of sense.
Drinking coffee right now, but it's not doing anything but making me more sleepy.
Whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Someone who can carry it.
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the
I'm pretty sure she always has one in her pockets.
Any scissors? Don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world.
Where do you get those scissors from?
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
She just suddenly whips out
Are you
scissors.
sure about that?
She's just gonna suddenly whip up 2 pairs of scissors, isn't she? No. 4 pairs actually, never mind.
She's fully equipped. That's right. So I can kill anywhere, anytime.
She does look
Why would I
psychopathic.
resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong, you pin, you gutter dogs, all of you.
You're wrong?
Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
You don't. How do you tie your shoelace then?
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
Maybe.
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not
It's
some
probably Togami who did all that. He's probably the culprit. Actually, hold on. There is one person. One person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. Yeah, you, Nagi. Not you. Not you. Not you.
Here's my answer.
Togami could have done it.
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it?
If you're wondering why I sound totally bored right now, it's because I'm tired. I was excited about the 7th last trial, but right now I'm like so tired I can't even think straight.
You'd have no problem gaining
But I'm
access
still
to
gonna
classified
finish
government
this
documents
trial.
or internal police records. Plus, you've already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
But
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then the reason
I wouldn't
pushed
be
the theory of
surprised.
Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
I guess so.
Oh, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it.
Looks like you're on her to kill
The
this.
glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Stupid crap.
Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
He doesn't even look scared.
Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
And the locker rooms. They're suspicious, very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? No, not really. Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy,
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say?
I told you it was manipulating the conversation.
The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
That was pretty strange how he suggested it first, though.
There's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
There is a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. What is it, though? A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Sure. Next, we're going to add something called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to use your keen wits, won't you? In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck and have fun. Cool beans. Graphic copied. Whatever.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
You feel presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room.
You're thinking some pervy stuff.
That's a natural reaction for any
Where's the white noises?
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl, so of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
You wish you'd taken me with you.
Hearing Byakuya's comment about Chihiro being a girl, I realized there's a clear contradiction there. Because it doesn't make sense how he could have known before we'd ever find out. Okay, I need to make the contradiction clear.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird...
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's unnatural. The victim
was Chihiro.
He was a girl, so of course I would suggest we check the girl.
Oh! Okay, I got it. I got it. I think I got it.
So, you said Byakuya, but he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's unnatural. The victim
Was Chihiro.
Who was a girl.
So of course I was. There was no time for. What's so strange? You wish you'd taken me with you.
Yeah, okay, I got it.
So, you said Byakuya was acting...
How did he know it was a girl? What? No?
Shoot!
Darn it.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's unnatural. The victim
Was
If it was in this order, it doesn't make sense though.
No, it's wrong. I'll tell you what's so strange about that.
How did he know it was Chihiro first before we even found the body?
Because
It was
up
a
until
girl.
we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was.
Exactly.
So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
That is true. I almost missed that fact.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Too weak how?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
Why does it feel like you're having fun? What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
It doesn't.
There
You don't
is
sound
more
so
to it.
sure.
Think about it.
And she finally speaks up.
We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents.
Yeah.
The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
What are you talking about? I'm completely lost.
Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
I'm completely lost. I got lost. Maybe it's just because I'm tired. I blame tiredness. Or sleepiness. Difference between this case and the other Genocide Jack murders. The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there. What could it be? Should I know? Ah.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
And there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Why do you
Obviously,
look like you're
somebody else
leaving?
Must have had it hidden away somewhere.
The proof that Byakuya didn't see him inside within the rope. I guess it's possible, but first, the item she had been bound with was used like rope, but was it actually a rope? Nope, it wasn't. Byakuya didn't use rope, he used a very specific object. Yeah.
The difference? You want me to when I want to kill, and I use those things?
But Chihiro was some kind of...
That's right! And there must be... Hey, Byakuya, wait, I've
never seen that rope before in my life.
Gosh darn it!
Somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
I hate it. I hate this.
What? The difference? You want me to when I want to kill, and I use those things?
But Chihiro, it was some kind of...
That's right! Then there must be... Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Why the crap?
Obviously, somebody else must have had it.
Stupid piece of crap! That is stupid. Oh man.
The difference? You want me to when I want to kill, and I use those things?
But Chihiro, it was some kind of...
That's right! Then there must be... Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Thank God! Jesus! Jesus!
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say...
Why was that? What is after that
extension
suspense?
cord? What? An extension cord?
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time
Mm-hmm.
went missing after the murder.
Da da da.
And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
Well, technically, there's a lot of people.
That's
that
really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message.
Sure.
I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that about right?
Why you don't look so nervous? That he's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. As if he's not even involved. Exactly. Wait, not even involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
Well, no.
Agree with not disagreeing.
That doesn't make sense, so please just shut up.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
No, it's Dude.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
You guys haven't even gone over the thing yet.
I know, but still. There's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you?
Well, what's bothering me is the fact that whatever Celeste told us, you know, like the blue tracksuit and the duffel bag were missing from the crime scene. And there's also the thing about the posters and the carpet.
I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath.
I thought this guy wanted to win.
What about all that bothers you?
Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Cheer's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean she was killed in the... Can I really just accept what Byakuya said as the truth? No, I don't think so. There's definitely something off about what he said. And the scene of the crime?
My God! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right?
Well, that's what he said, yes.
But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
Oh, Jesus. Wow. Nagi, you're,
disappointing.
Genius.
What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
You just said disappointment. And disappoint twice. And that's kind of disappointing. Because I thought you'd find some more big words or something.
She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that.
Yeah, sure.
How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
No.
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later.
Sorry, I'm
along
yawning.
with the rest of the murder scene.
There's the third time I've yawned during this video.
The rest of the murder scene?
You look confused.
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
Careful there, Byakuya, your veins are popping out.
I believe I do.
Hey, Byakuya, did you just take you off guard? Yeah, you did. Good job, Nagi. When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya had been so confident up till now. Maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else. Then he probably didn't do the crime itself then.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Do we really need your permission?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Yeah, sure. Nagi has it, so evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. There was something that was switched between the boys and the girls' locker rooms. Or is it this one?
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Mm-hmm.
Your proof is some posters?
There's also the carpet.
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange?
Did you just really say that?
Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
You're probably just jealous.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado.
Never heard of them.
Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boy's locker room.
Well, maybe they just have
So you're saying
unique
that maybe the posters were
interests or tastes.
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
Yeah, I'm
While I
wondering
was
that
in the
myself.
girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet.
Yeah.
But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
Are you sure it was scrubbed? How do you know it was scrubbed? No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved. Yep, Nope, not this one. Not you either. The heck is it? Ah! No, you got it all wrong. Just come down and think about it. Yeah, okay, I'm ashamed I wasted any amount of time listening to you. Are you really? Where is it then? Oh. God. Sleep deprivation is getting to me.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away.
Or the tiredness.
In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpet was switched too?
Probably everything was.
Why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's
But
certainly plausible, don't you think?
how would that benefit them though?
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body.
Am I just being dumb, or I just can't find any reason how that would benefit
By
them?
doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
That's what I want to know too.
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime?
Yeah. Oh god. I yawned 4 times
An
now.
even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room,
How did the girl get in?
then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Exactly. This is messing with my head. I don't want to do this anymore.
You have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device.
I'm so tired I can't think straight.
But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room.
So tired I can't even think straight. I feel like I know the answer, but I just can't think straight.
She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
Exactly.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
Okay, just shut up, please.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
What are you gonna say? She destroyed the door? Is he right? Could she really have got into the boys' locker room somehow? Is he right, I meant? Somebody shut down this dude's idea already, so we can move on.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
I got it!
Yeah, Leon's e-handbook was broken
She
now.
must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate
Or
killer.
assuming it's Leon's.
I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
But what if she got in?
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
Wait, you know about that?
She had that. She could get into the boys' locker room no problem.
Theoretically, if she theoretically, if she gosh darn it, stupid auto. But when we found Leon's handbook in the main hall, there's no doubt that it was. In which case, can we really say that she used it?
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really?
I got it! She must have hacked G1's field. I'm sure that would have. Well, I don't. She used this. Huh?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook.
No, it's wrong.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Okay, that's the 5th time I've yawned.
Oh.
Or 6th? I can't remember.
Then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
Can we kick this guy? Somebody
I am
please.
struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Same.
Plus,
Actually, I kind of
isn't there a
expected it.
regulation against using someone else's handbook?
No. Lending someone your e-handbook is prohibited, but nobody said anything about borrowing it or stealing it.
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one.
Or stealing.
In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
That's not called borrowing, that's called stealing.
Yup, yup, yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Is it your noggin?
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer
Please
skills and...
just shut it. My head is hurting from all this idiotic
You
messages.
can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
I meant statements. These idiotic statements are hurting my head.
She didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook.
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
No, he's not wrong. I
It
think.
seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Well, there is one way.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Is that it then? Chihiro's skill in the girls' locker room and Byakuya's the one who did it? Really? I mean, I'm just guessing right now. I can think of another way how she could have gotten into the boys' locker room. How Chihiro could have gotten into the boys' locker room. I can think of one way right now. But it's just an assumption. I'm gonna be mind blown though. But I still don't. I don't know what. But still, I don't know what else I can do. I'm tired.
Hold on a second.
What is it?
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
Oh, she's gonna lead us to the actual track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say?
Well, technically she said like a few sentences earlier. And she's been quiet after that. Yeah.
There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
She's probably just testing you guys to see if you guys can get this far or something.
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
Yep. And if you're thinking what I think you're thinking, that what I'm thinking too, I'm gonna be... My head would blow up.
What? What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
What? Wait, we can do that? Why haven't we done that then?
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Uh-oh.
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Ooh. Oh. She's baiting on Akuma.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting?
I didn't think this bear was that gullible, but...
Well, alright then. I declare an official class trial recess.
I didn't think this bear was gullible.
Now
Whatever.
then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
She's good. She's good. So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. Oh man, that's one scary chick right there. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. And where she took us was... Where? Library? Okay, I was completely off. Wait, I should have known it was there.
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
I'm surprised she wasn't pissed off about being called Missy. You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands?
Yeah, no, you're out of the question. You don't get to examine. Be sure to examine... Huh. Okay, so if you guys don't know why I'm checking her lines all over again, there's just something about her sentences that was bugging me. Compare, so like this sentence, the first, the Kyoko one right there, read that, then read this one again, and then compare it with Hifumi's sentence. Do you guys get what I mean? No? If you don't, then that's okay. I think I'll explain it later once everything is, yeah.
No way, no way, no way, no way, no way! It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
What's her religion anyways? Buddhism?
Very well. I'll do it.
Well, looks like we know who to give the veggie lunchbox to now.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
Let Nagi do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
I really don't think she
So
would.
just leave this to me.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Oh, why didn't you let this lunatic do it?
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
That sounds wrong. Really sounds wrong. Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
You know what I said about comparing Hifumi's sentences with her sentences earlier? And since she said this sentence right here, that contradicts what I just said from earlier about her sentences. So, yeah, oh, whatever.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this?
What?
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Whatever you're saying is not possible, I'm pretty sure nothing's impossible, so that's completely possible. Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
Is what?
Is a boy.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
How is this guy not bothered by that? But yeah. So Kirigiri was actually thinking the same thing as I was. I think the tiredness is like getting to me right now. Like if you wanna know the time right now, it's only like 4 in the afternoon. But I'm like super tired and I wanna sleep. And I think it's getting to me. So maybe that's why I'm not really reacting much to this thing. Kinda sick, so I don't know. That was kind of a late reaction.
You're joking, right?
No.
I wouldn't joke about this.
She's gonna go Super Saiyan.
Then it's really true?
That crap is that up with that pose.
A guy?
She was cross-dressing.
Didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser? I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting.
That she looks uninterested though.
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial. Ahem. I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
If you're wondering why I'm so quiet right now, or like why I get quiet in some of this videos, is probably because like I'm nodding on and off, or snoozing on and off. I should really quit, but I don't know how to save this, so oh wait, I can save it. But you know, I will finish the class trial. I don't like leaving things unfinished, so.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
I think that Chihiro was actually a guy. The thought had never even crossed my mind. It did, mine.
Because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
I mean, he does look like a girl, but there was also like a distinct kind of hint that he looked like a guy. I don't know how to explain it.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion.
Looks like he
The
gained her
victim
full
was killed
support,
in the
Nike.
boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room.
Well, not her full support, but her half support, I guess.
And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
Yeah.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Are you sure you don't understand? Because it seems like you understand. I mean, I don't understand actually. But how can she not understand when she like guessed that from the class trial before that Sayaka wanted to protect Nike or something like that.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
Exactly! That's what I was trying to say.
This is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Yay.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Who is this we exactly? I really hate it when people use that word.
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Why are you asking him? Why don't you tell everyone what you think?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But
When did you guys get so close? And I mean Kirigiri
might not
and
actually be
Nagi,
the
by the
killer
way.
after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer,
Whoa.
that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
I almost fell asleep there.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but... it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct, for the time being.
Why does this guy look so,
Mark it as...
high and mighty, this piece of...
He's right. I am not the culprit.
Can we kill him?
I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
What the crap were you doing in the girls' locker room?
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Effing.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
I don't. He's a piece of...
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
I wanna kill this
If
guy.
you're really telling the truth, then... why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important.
I think he just wanted to make things interesting, when in reality it was actually Kirigiri who made things interesting.
Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Why don't you tell me that?
I don't think
Find out
we can say
yourself.
for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
Can we kill this guy with Byakuya as well?
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
Thank God you have this girl's support. Well, half of her support. She probably doesn't trust you that much, though. But thank God she has your support.
Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
He just gave up again. I really want to throw him in the trash chute.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
What he said.
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Worse than that.
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
I want to throw you in a volcano. But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer who murdered Chihiro? The one who threw away his duffel bag in crap. There's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer. The killer was able to gain access to the real murder scene, which means the killer is a dude. Since the crime scene was the boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy. But that's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. That's kind of stupid though. I'll explain later why I think it's kind of stupid.
Clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over.
Just shut up.
You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer. And it's not like they're just gonna
Can we
turn
just tape
themselves
your
in.
mouth,
Game
please?
over, man. Game over.
I want to tape your mouth.
No! Not game over!
Yes, game over. She has more information about that.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
No? Maybe you have some idea, but I don't understand at all.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. You want to know who saw the killer? And only the killer.
Oh wait, shoot! I didn't mean to hit that. God. Oh, we're gonna die at this rate.
Isn't there a single clue that did nobody get? I'm sure if someone saw. Perhaps someone saw the victim.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Yeah, or dead, guys, or dead.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well,
Clues are one thing. Did nobody get? I'm sure if someone saw the. Perhaps someone saw the victim.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
What the frick is it then? I just think something is going on. One more and we're dead.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it? Well, did nobody get? I'm sure if someone saw the. Perhaps someone saw the victim.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Game over, man. Game over.
Seriously, I'm stupid.
Isn't there a single clue that might?
I am really stupid.
Someone saw the victim. It's over. You want to know who saw the killer?
And only.
God, I'm stupid.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes. I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this.
What's that be
The rest
Makoto?
of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Oh man, Celeste.
Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
Yep.
Track jacket and a double bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
Exactly.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
Probably.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Well, I better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
Yeah, I guess.
Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Because he was a dude.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Suppose.
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship!
Get deadly.
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know,
Excuse
we
me.
can't even guess.
No, you already have what you need to make the connection.
Why is she smirking? Why is she smirking?
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Why are you saying that when I completely have no clue? No, seriously, I have no clue who it is, so why are you saying that?
Seriously? Who is it? Who's the killer?
Don't make them believe it, god darn it.
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of.
What are you talking about?
Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Are you sure about that?
What Celeste said.
You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
That she's probably psychic and already knows who did it.
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
True.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Well, except the dumbbell.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Oh, there's a bug. I see a bug
Easy for you to say,
in the curtains. Or on the curtains, actually.
but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
And that was kind of snappy. Owie.
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse.
Yeah.
All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
The tracksuit in it, maybe?
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from.
Oh, the bug's gone.
Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
She's steering the conversation this way again. It's not even subtle anymore. Does Chihiro's jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow, it's really hard to believe. Celeste is a cat.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was heading.
Yeah.
He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it!
Yeah, what specific tracksuit?
It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
How do you know that?
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Wait, what?
My tracksuit is black.
Wait.
I don't even have a tracksuit.
Doesn't fit you.
This exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit
Oh, okay.
personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Looks like we know who the killer is.
Would any of that really help us getting closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
Well, at least I do.
No way. Not a chance.
They slipped up there, so...
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it?
Yeah, I did. She's right. What he said just now is really odd. Celeste didn't say crap about what the tracksuit's color was. And he just let it slip. How did he know something like that?
First of all, he was honest. So next, but why did he choose?
What do you mean?
I got it! It matched the one.
So, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit?
No, that's wrong.
Wow.
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
Yeah, she said tracksuit. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. She never said anything about the color of the jacket. And then I assume he headed off to exercise.
She never said anything about the jacket's color.
Yeah.
So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you just...
Wait, did Kirigiri intentionally said that we know who the killer is to make this guy slip up? Or to make the killer slip up? I think I'm watching too much like mystery shows. I'm reading too much mystery novels. God, I'm being suspicious of everything.
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Like I asked, why?
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's
Because he's
tracksuit
gullible.
was?
Because I just...
If you said you guessed, I'm gonna punch you.
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
I don't think that's
No,
true.
that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
How are you so sure?
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility.
Cherry?
Are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night.
Looks like everybody's disobeying the promise.
And he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
Looks like everyone's disobeying the
That can't be it
promise.
either. According to Celeste's testimony,
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
I guess so.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
You made him do it, though.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
That's why it didn't make sense. Jesus, guys.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue.
I was right! Look like the mystery novels and shows, TV shows and anime shows straight off.
That's why you said you knew he did it. To put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
Wait, what? Why? Wait, what? How? Why?
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Because I hate him? Okay, let's go with the way he was acting. He wasn't really acting weirdly or anything. Was he? The way he talked? I wasn't really paying attention to. Wow. Okay.
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off.
Wait, I was right? I was right. She just gave us that smirk for like 2 seconds and I was right. Okay.
Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently.
What do you mean?
You only call guys dudes. For girls, it's chick.
Oh! Oh! How did I not notice that? Well, I guess I didn't notice since, well, I refer to both genders as dude, so I guess I didn't notice that. But how, right, like at the first, before even like the first class trial, when we were talking to like these guys, he called, I think it was Junko chick. And there was a, yeah, he called Junko chick, and she was a girl. And there was some guys that he called dude. I don't remember it was though. I think Taka was one of them. I can't remember.
And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude.
But wow, she noticed that, which is like, he only did it a couple times though. So perceptive. She noticed that when he only did it a few times. Just how perceptive is this girl?
Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
Jesus Christ, you're scary. The crap.
You notice such a tiny detail?
Jesus, I wish I was that attentive or perceptive.
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful.
I know.
No, I'm not the frightful one.
Well, I guess not.
Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Wait, so even you consider this people your friend? Or are you talking about not yourself, but them? I don't know, she didn't strike me as like one of those people who can easily call other people her friend when she only met them for like 3 days, known them for like 3, 4, 5 days.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone!
We're getting defensive, aren't we?
You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth.
My snippiness just almost shrubbed off since she said that dude and chick thing. But it's coming back again, so can't do anything about it.
Like a goddamn criminal.
Well, you are one. I mean, you have a motorbike gang and crap that's been involved with the police, and you've been jailed for like I think he has been jailed. I don't know.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
Why are you saying that now?
That was fast.
I know, right?
This does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come.
Please just shut up if you have nothing you're supposed to say. How the crap did you do those voice
That
changers?
reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, no. Now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
When you say that, it's probably relevant.
Just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
Why are you saying that to him when that's what you do like 90% of the time?
If you really insist, then... here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
Is it broken? You found it in the ground, right? Then it must belong to Chihiro's?
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed.
You don't have to
I
repeat
was
that.
totally sure I'd found it.
You weren't that confident a
It
few
must hold some
moments
clue
ago.
about the culprit, right?
Probably not.
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
Oh,
You're right. They're
never
not.
mind.
They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
How did the handbook break? There's only one possible explanation. Hitting its weak point.
I got it!
I did
You
say there
already
was a
told
weak
us before
point.
that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
Maybe they found out by accident or
But if the
something.
handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
We can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
True. She hit his weak point there. Seriously, she's scary.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbook?
That is a good question. Why would
Oh
you?
well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example?
You know you can just put up a
Then
rule
allow
about
me
it,
to
right?
make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break! I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna. The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
I think I might have let that slip.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Found out by accident.
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
I mean, I always do that.
What if they found out by accident?
Exactly. I always do
What
that.
do you
So.
mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that?
Someone who went to the sauna with all their clothes on.
I don't
Cough,
know
cough,
if
Mondo,
anyone
cough.
who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Not you. Who might have brought their handbook into the sauna. It had to be the one who wore all their clothes into the sauna. It was Mondo.
Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Because
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember?
It was like yesterday. Maybe the day before that.
Contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets.
I wonder how you guys survived.
And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
Yeah, basically. Eating some chocolate.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. What? Oh crap, I'm still eating. Card reader.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Makoto.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all!
No.
Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Really? Sure, Mondo's handbook broke during their Sana shutdown. Their Sana Shodan. If I can just prove that, then that will show the handbook Mondo must actually be with.
Let's test Makoto's. If what he says is correct, you broke your own.
In other words, if then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook. See? Makoto was wrong.
Darn it! I missed it. God, I was looking at like the purple thingies, so I missed it.
Let's test if what he said you broke your own. In other words, if then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works. See? Makoto was wrong.
I think we have to take this and shoot it to the
Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
to the other one. I'm sure Mondo. Yeah.
Let's test if what he said you broke your own. In other words, if not, then that proves.
Well, my
goddamn handbook works just fine.
No. Shut up, you little. Okay, then I have no clue.
Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if not, then that proves.
Well, my
goddamn handbook works just fine.
What? I think we're gonna lose. Oh crap.
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
If what he says you broke your own. In other words, if then that proves.
Well, my goddamn
handbook works just fine.
Darn it, I wanted that.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Yes, he would.
Let's test if what he says you broke your own handbook. In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves.
If we're wrong about this, we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. See, this is the first time we failed. Uh-oh, over the count. Well, then the class trial will be up. Yeah. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It's Makoto. Wait, how do we get the most votes? It's not the black one. Too bad. Looks like the real killer gets the target. Congratulations to them. On the other hand, everyone else must now be punished.
Is this really the end for all of us?
Is it all over? What do you say? Want to give it another shot? Yeah, sure.
I refuse to give up yet.
Oh man, I don't know what the thingy is.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook. See?
Makoto was wrong after all.
Shoot!
I'm seriously confused.
If what he says is correct, then Mondo,
you broke your own. In other words, if then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all!
What the crap?
Shoot!
I am freaking confused.
If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, If Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that...
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Makoto was wrong after all.
What the heck?
Shoot.
Or dead. Let's just
Let's
accept
test
our fate.
Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, then that proves...
Well, my goddamn handbook works. See? Makoto was wrong after all. Shoot.
God, this stupid
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look.
handbook. Broken handbook. Broken book. What was the other one? Card reader.
Makoto was wrong after all. Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Let's test if what he says you broke your own. In other words, then that proves...
Well, my goddamn handbook works just...
Oh God, I'm super dumb.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
God, I'm dumb.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
I'm dumb.
The broken handbook that was in the main hall.
I am so freaking dumb.
Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's. Which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
I think this stream has been going on for 4 hours.
Violate the
3
school
hours.
regulation that says loaning out your handbook.
It says loaning, not borrowing, darn it. Or stealing either.
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student.
Loaning means giving it to them.
It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But
Borrowing
no
means
worries. If
you're
anything,
asking.
it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
It was really
Well, Mondo,
disrespectful for
if
the
I'm
dead.
wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell him he's wrong. You are wrong. You have to be wrong.
Well, I am
Everything
right,
you
so.
just said is wrong. You made it all up.
No, I didn't.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning?
Ah, this is the annoying part.
That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Sure, Nagi, sure. Okay, so Chihiro, she is packing up for her handbook, not handbooking, but for her exercise thingy, and Celeste was by the warehouse and saw him do that crap. And then she points. Wow, her eyes are twinkling. But she sees the thingy that's sticking out of her bag, which is her tracksuit. Points it out. Covers it. Chihiro covers it quickly. Celeste waves a goodbye. So she rushes away. And then she goes to the thingy, the locker rooms, and she doesn't go to the girls one. She goes to the boys one. She goes to the boys locker room. Wait, is she opening the door or what? I can't tell. Yeah, so I think she's opening a door on that one. Wait, no. She goes to the door, I think. Or maybe she's actually opening it. Yeah. She opens it. And the culprit is waiting for him there. She puts her duffel bag thingies in her locker. She's about to take him out or something. And then the culprit takes out the dumbbell. Or grabs the dumbbell. Sneaks up behind her. Sees it. Gets hit by the dumbbell. Wait, okay, now I'm freaking confused. That's gotta be the wall, right? That's the wall? No, it's not. So, the blood splatters onto like the image thingy. Dumbbells falls off. Seriously, I'm freaking confused now. Yeah, whatever. Because that wouldn't make sense if we put it here. But yeah, okay, so it splatters on the poster, dumbbells falls off, Chihiro DED. Culprit takes the freaking carpet. Takes the poster, moves it. Moves it to the girls' locker room thingy. Takes, what is this? I am so confused. What is this door for? In. It's right there. Okay, we'll get back to that. Togami enters. Finds her freaking body. There we go. Ties her up. Jesus Christ, is brutal. It ties her body up. Writes bloodlust. The dude goes to the culprit goes to the sauna, throws the card in there, and then it drops off, I'm guessing. So this one, bathroom, throws the thing in the sauna, leaves on the thingy. Oh, we're missing this one. So I'm gonna guess this is that one. Girls' locker room. Yeah, I think we got it.
First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct?
Yeah.
At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Mm-hmm.
That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime.
Look at the last face. She looks so. This is like uninterested.
She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who is apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Oh, I was right. Yeah.
Simple, because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him.
Surprise, surprise.
It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro,
and bam.
And attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
The girl is pixelated. What is up with that retarded face?
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
Probably. Or maybe?
Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster.
Oh wait, that was our last straw. Crap! Looks like we're dead. Yeah, I'm not repeating this again.
I refuse to give up yet.
Wait, we have to restart. Oh my gosh. Then it was this. Then it was this. And it was the poster thingy. And then there was this thingy. Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's like the dumbbell, because I don't know. Can't really find anything that would fit this knife, because that was wrong apparently. And then maybe it's that. Oh no, I can't really tell. Then Byakuya, being the obnoxious little prick here, did this crap. the sauna. And then the card. I'll just reenact this and I'll be right back. Gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Here's exactly what happened. First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room? Simple, because she was really a he. Which is why he was able to use his own handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside,
Can this go any
he met
faster?
with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him.
Yeah.
It seems likely that the killer grabbed a nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting.
Oops. My bad.
And attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
I'm sweating.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster.
Oh, cool. That's right.
And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch. That could have been the end of things, but no.
Yeah, some psychotic little.
Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation.
This is a psychopathic little prick.
So, after stumbling on the crime
This is
scene,
probably longest.
he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work.
Thanks for making this long, Byakuya. Now I couldn't sleep. You little prick.
He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. just as the killer expected. The steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Arata?
Wait. No. This can't be right. Where's your evidence? Yeah. Where's your evidence? You need evidence. You need proof.
We just
Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on
we were like speaking of the evidence the whole time. Evidence that Mondo is the killer that already revealed itself earlier in the trial. Crap, it skipped. Once I do that, everything will become clear. A new element of the author's time battles. Would you like to hear more? Sure. Let's talk a little bit about fever time and nega time. What's that? During a bullet time battle, if you press the space key, fever time will activate and the tempo will be forced to its climax. At this point, even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. So you can push R, M, B, L, M, B, R, M, B, L, M, how you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. Are you talking this? Isn't this the PS Vita version? But this only lasts until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if only you got to access the special time, right? So we've also prepared something called nega time that your opponent can use. If the opponent activates nega time during the bullet time battle, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. If you were to activate fever time at this point. No, never mind, I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was worried about. Unsurprisingly, if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the opponent won't use nega time. Well then, good luck and have fun. Ah, wait, I totally forgot what I was supposed to press.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False.
Okay, what the crap?
Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you. False. You're corrupt. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
Oh, that was close. They were close to dying there. It would have been the third time you're dead.
If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Are you admitting?
Yeah. Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
How did we get A? Seriously, how did we get A?
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank!
Bye, Mondo.
Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
The dreadfully wrong
What's it
one.
gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I like the chibi. They're cute. Their chibi faces version of their face. Uh-oh, this time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was Mondo Owada. Huh.
Unbelievable.
In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Yoshimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. But the truth is right there in your face, though. There's no way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why are you apologizing? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taking a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually,
the story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear, you can hit the shift key so fast forward the text. Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and burn himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear, instead it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak.
I feel like I've heard her voice, or his voice, somewhere before. Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secrets, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
What?
And yet,
I'm sorry.
I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But
But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger. Monokuma.
That's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay, I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day he made a commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be a good idea to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first and then ask them to help him from there. And the person who went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Yep, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mundo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mundo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. My socks fell off. Maybe talking to Mundo about it will help me give some courage. So he went and asked Mundo to help him become strong. It said Chihiro Fujisaki, but I'm pretty sure it was Monokuma talking about that last statement. Look. That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then that must be why Mondo did what he did to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. You know, in all of these like depressing cases from Sayaka to now to Chihiro's, she always has like a positive reason for the killers to do, or like the victims, the whoever's involved in like the killings. She always has like a positive reason. Well, something close to that. An explanation about why they did what they did. Wasn't that to cover up what he done?
Certainly.
That could have been a part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep his secret? Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. Motive, huh? The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone?
You're wrong.
It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Whatever. It's the same sentence.